Hey y'all, it's Cam again. So I know this says that it's basically letters between Epstein's lawyer and the prosecution, but I think what it is there's letters interspersed between like some of these arrest records and MySpace documents. So that's why you're going to see that. I kind of looked ahead. There's a few actual letters. There's something in there from Alan Dershowitz as well, which was one of Jeffrey Epstein's attorneys. So just bear with me. We're trying to get through 131 documents here. But anyway, this is Cherokee County Sheriff's Office. They're trying to show a pattern of behavior with the family of one of the girls and basically to try to discredit one of the victims. So, Cherokee County Sheriff's Office, 121, 2006, at 3:30. Officer Autumn Allen, CID Day Shift Persons Unit. Let's see. On 12106, I was notified by dispatch to give B43 a call. I called and spoke with DS Ballard, and he was taking a report of a missing juvenile age 15. He stated she was supposed to have went to a basketball game last night, but she didn't. He stated she went off with some black males. He told they were stopped by some white friends of hers and they fought with the black males. D.S. Ballard said the mother had contact with her daughter around 8 o'clock last night, but had not heard from her since then. Case activity, case details 123 2006. A missing juvenile, so the disposition is closed, cleared, exceptionally adult. Let's see here. And that's nothing else. Let's see here. And then Alan M. Dershowitz, 1575 Massachusetts Avenue, Cambridge, Massachusetts, 02138. April 19th, 2006. Miss Lana Balalovic. I think that's how you say it, Balalovic. Assistant State Attorney, 401 North Dixie Highway, West Palm Beach, Florida, 33401. Dear Lana, Guy has asked me to provide you with the research on why it makes a difference whether Mr. Epstein pleads nolo contendere or guilty. As you can see from an enclosed statute, a plea of nolo contendere is not admissible as an admission against interest in a subsequent civil case. A plea of guilty, even a so-called best interest plea of guilty, is admissible. That is the only real legal difference. If you need anything further, please do not hesitate to call me or Guy. Sincerely, Alan Dershowitz. Okay. And then let's see. So here's another. So effective, see text amendments, West Florida statutes, annotated title 7, evidence, chapters 90 through 92, chapter 90, evidence code, offered to plead guilty, nolo contendere, withdrawn pleas of guilty, evidence of a plea of guilty, later withdrawn, a plea of nolo contendere, however you say that, or an offer to plead guilty or nolo contendere to the crime charged or any other crime is inadmissible in any civil or criminal proceeding. Evidence of statements made in connection with any of the pleas or offers is inadmissible except when such statements are offered in a prosecution under Chapter 837. Credits the laws of 1976, 76237, subsection 1, laws 1978, 78 361, subsection 8, historical and statutory notes, amendment notes, laws 1978, 78 361, deleted for impeachment or proceeding in a prosecution under Chapter 837, federal evidence rules, for rule relating to offer to plead guilty, nolo contendere, withdrawn plea of guilty, see Rule 410, Fed Rules, Evidence 28 USCA, Uniform Rules of Evidence, for rule relating to offer to plead guilty, nolo contendere, withdrawn plea of guilty, see Rule 410, Uniform Laws, Annotated Master Edition, Volume 13, West FSA, subsection 90.401, Florida State, subsection 90.410, current through Chapter 362, end of the 2005 Special B session of the 19th Legislature, and then this is in the documents. Okay. So let's do maybe a little bit more. Let's see how much more this has. Okay. So Law Office of Guy Fronston, 515 North Flagler Drive, Suite 300 Pavilion, West Palm Beach, Florida. Sent via facsimile, like a fax transmission. April 17th, 2006, Lana Belolevic, however you say that. I'm probably not saying it right, and I'm not trying to be like disrespectful to somebody's name because I know people get mad about that. Whatever. Okay. Office of the State Attorney, R.A. Jeffrey Epstein, dear Lana, I'm in receipt of your letter of today's date confirming the offer of settlement in the Jeffrey Epstein matter. Please call this response to serve as my acceptance with the following clarifications. You've agreed to allow Mr. Epstein to enter a guilty best interest plea. Additionally, you have agreed to review authority I provide concerning the effect a guilty plea has on a civil case or civil matter, and in a good faith consider allowing Mr. Epstein to plead no contest. Regarding the supervised contact, your letter refers to an approved adult. In our meeting today, you did not mention that the supervisor had to be approved. I agree that the supervision must be by an adult other than Miss Marcinkova and Miss Kalin with knowledge of the underlying facts. Additionally, I need to confirm that Mr. Epstein may be with his goddaughter without supervision. You agreed not to object to my selecting a duly licensed and experienced psychologist to conduct the evaluation. I accept the provision for payment of the cost of investigation for the Palm Beach Police Department as long as the cost is reasonable. Although your correspondence does not mention travel, I'm confirming your agreement to allow Mr. Epstein to travel for business purposes. In line with our discussions, I request that you agree to allow Mr. Epstein to travel for philanthropy as well. Pursuant to this acceptance, I trust you will cancel presenting this matter to the grand jury tomorrow, and please contact me as soon as possible so we can continue to work through the filing, processing, and plea resolution in this matter. And then very truly yours, Guy P. Fronston, Esquire, and enclosures, blah, blah, blah. Let's see if this is the same. Okay, this is something else. So, Law Office of Guy Fronston, so Dahlia Weiss, ASA. Dear Dahlia, pursuant to our recent conversation on my correspondence of January 13, 2006, please allow this letter to reconfirm that I'm an attorney of record for Mr. Epstein. Additionally, I'm clarifying that Mr. Alan Dershowitz is also counsel for Mr. Epstein. Currently, the structure of our representation is that I will be the one in communication with you, Lana Belalovic, and Detective Ricari regarding the investigation and prosecution of this matter. Mr. Dershowitz remains involved. However, at this point, I do not anticipate him contacting you, Ms. Belalovic, or Detective Ricari to discuss any issue relevant to this investigation. I will notify you if this structure changes. Please call me if you have any questions or concerns about Mr. Epstein's representation. Additionally, I anticipate hearing back from you on Thursday regarding the opportunity for me to meet with you in Atlanta prior to this case being presented to the grand jury. I look forward to continuing to work with you on this matter. Very truly yours, Guy P. Fronston, Esquire. Let's see. So, again, his office, Lana Belalovic, ASA, regarding Jeffrey Epstein. Dear Lana, please allow this letter to serve as a formal notice that I represent Mr. Jeffrey Epstein in regard to the investigation your office is conducting of Mr. Epstein. Additionally, Alan Dershowitz Esquire, who's a close friend of Mr. Epstein, is serving as counsel to me in my representation of Epstein. Mr. Dershowitz is working closely with me on this matter, and in the event charges are filed, will likely petition to enter an appearance pro hac vice, whatever that is, vice, along with other counsel. I appreciate the dialogue you have permitted throughout this investigation. I trust you will still invite me for a pre-filing interview in the event the state decides it has enough evidence to charge Mr. Epstein with the crime. I look forward to continuing to work with you on this matter. Very truly yours, Guy P. Fronston, Esquire. Okay, so law office again. Let's see, February 17th. Okay, so Jeffrey Epstein, so Lana Balalovic, whatever, Jeffrey Epstein, dear Lana, thank you for meeting yesterday and allowing Alan and me to address your investigation of Jeffrey Epstein pursuant to our discussion. I'm enclosing an incident report from Victoria's Secret outlining 3 recent incidents of theft committed by Redacted. I'm submitting this incident report with the express understanding that will be kept in strict confidence. Specifically, since the report only concerns Redacted, I believe there's no good faith reason in any contact you may have with the store to mention Mr. Epstein's name or the investigation, especially in light of reports from multiple witnesses indicating that Detective Ricari is providing damaging misinformation. Please let me know if you have any questions about the report, and I will do whatever I can to immediately resolve your concerns. Additionally, I'm enclosing a credit card receipt with non-relevant information redacted, confirming the purchase of the strap-on dildo that Redacted purchased at Guys and Dolls. It will make clear that when the dildo was purchased, Redacted was over 18 years of age, and she charged the purchase on Nadia Marcinkova's credit card. Miss Marcinkova had never before been to Guys and Dolls and was taken there by Redacted, who indicated it was her favorite sex shop. I hope by presenting this meaningful information, it will bring us closer to a resolution. If you have any questions before our next meeting on Thursday, February 23rd at 11 a.m., please do not hesitate to contact me. Very truly yours, Guy P. Fronston, Esquire. Oh my goodness. This is nuts. Okay, I'm gonna stop it here. That's enough, I think, for today. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all probably tomorrow. I gotta go take the car in for some work just to get tires and stuff. But otherwise, I'll be back on maybe tomorrow sometime after that, maybe around noonish. But anyway, y'all have a good night. Talk to you later. Bye.